What's up, YouTube?
Hi, Internet.
Chris here with
JP.
This is that project I was telling you guys about earlier, and go easy, this is a pilot, so
Be kind.
it's going to get a bit more focus later, but
Hopefully.
Anyway, this is The Comic Difference. In case you... Loud noises. In case you couldn't tell by our specific shirts here, we each have a particular favorite...
The line has been drawn.
It's right here. It's like between us, right there. We each have our respective universes. Mime. We each have our own respective universes that we're a bit more passionate about.
Good word. Good word.
I tried. I read a thesaurus before we did this. I feel good.
Oh God.
I feel
Did it hurt?
Brobdingnagian Lee.
Great.
Anyway, so basically the whole idea of the show is, of course, I mean, we're going to get into the other ones later, trust me, there's Dark Horse and everything. So in case you couldn't tell, I'm all about Marvel. God, no. I like DC.
God knows why, but... I'm a Marvel fanboy, so...
So this should be pretty good. So in case you couldn't tell, pretty much, the videos are going to be us discussing, comparing universes. Once again, like I said, getting into the later ones, there's Dark Horse. Vertigo's technically DC. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of random things.
We'll expand it.
And trust me, we'll have some guests too. Pretty ladies. Because I know what the internet likes.
Yes, you do.
Pretty ladies that like comic books. Boom! Million views. Anyway. So for the first episode, we thought we'd do it a little bit more relaxed, a bit,
Let you guys get to know us.
Exactly.
Where we come from.
I don't know.
Because by any stretch, we are not experts.
God, no, look at us. Just silence. So for the first episode, we basically thought the best idea would be, obviously we have our favorite universes. Pretty simple, top 3 characters.
Top 3 characters.
From each universe.
Do it right.
3. I've seen Inglourious Bastards, I corrected myself. Although I did it wrong the first time, so
yes,
I'll get shut up, so. Anyway, so I figured, JP, as the newbie to the channel here, he can start off.
Oh, gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, ladies first, I guess, right? It's age before beauty.
Your words, not mine.
I know. All right. Well, my third favorite is, of course, the Raging Cajun, Gambit from the X-Men. Why? Whole lot of different reasons. Out of any of the X-Men, he has, like next to Wolverine, he has by far the coolest backstory. Just everything that he gets involved with, the Thieves Guild, and the Marauders, and basically, and in the future, becoming a complete badass with Apocalypse and all that stuff.
Become a horseman.
He becomes a horseman. So, Gambit, and he's Cajun, and that has a very special place in my heart.
I'll give him props for Rogue. That's a gooder.
Yeah, well, who doesn't like Rogue? Don't kid yourself.
Communists.
And no, Gambit is is my third favorite top character.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You know what? To be fair, he's. I remember watching the '90s cartoon. He was very colorful.
That's one way to put it.
Some people it's just like.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I am.
I'm looking forward to building that.
I know you are. I'm looking forward to seeing it too. Yeah, more cosplay videos, by the way, later. For my number 3, I am going to go with Nightwing, Dick Grayson. First Robin, for those of you who don't know. Shall we kick Gambit's ass any day? Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
We're already getting into this. Okay.
I've just always really been a big fan of Nightwing, just because as the first Robin, and he's tied for first as far as my favorite Robins go. He's tied with Damian Wayne.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But he's gone. So I like the fact that he was tired of being the sidekick and went off to go do his own thing, and you know, actually kind of developed his own style.
It worked out.
It did. It really did. You know, his freaking crazy sticks and his wingdings. That is what he calls his batarangs.
Oh my god.
Wingdings!
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A guy like that, at least Gambit plays cards.
Yeah, but Nightwing has also macked out with almost every single hot chick in the DC
Because
universe.
Gambit hasn't?
No.
Okay.
Isn't it just Rogue?
No, it's not just Rogue.
I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I just, you know, he's always been like the funny Batman, I guess is the way to put it. He has all this, close to the same skills, but he's got a good sense of humor. And he was the only one who was able to take up the mantle after that whole crazy thing where he was dead, but he was not. Comics. So yeah.
Blame DC for. Oh, well, you know what? No. Not getting into that. We're going to get into that
We'll get into that
later.
Anyway, so that's my number 3. I'm a big fan of Nightwing.
So Gambit. So 2 heroes.
Yeah,
two
2 heroes. 2 heroes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And like really B and C listing heroes, like they're not.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, you know, like when you think DC, you don't think Nightwing.
No,
You know, when you think
kinda
Marvel, you
set-
don't see.
Yeah.
Even when you think X-Men, you don't think
Think Gambit right away. You think Wolverine.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
just the way it is.
Or in force for some people, Cyclops.
Why?
Weirdos. But so for my number 2 is the poster boy for Marvel.
Wolverine.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. But you know what?
He's
He's the kind of guy, he's the kind of character that everybody can get behind.
He's a nerd.
Relatable, he's a nerd. And you get spider powers. Who doesn't want spider powers besides Spider-Man?
Well, I mean, aside from turning on into the whole fucking gross man spider.
Yeah, that was fun though.
Oh yeah, that was a badass episode in the
Yeah.
90s cartoon.
Oh, God.
I'm surprised they did that.
Yeah, but that was a really good.
Oh yeah.
That was a good show.
That was a good
Yeah.
show. Well, that, yeah.
Had a badass theme song. But Spider-Man,
Yeah.
like he's just one of those characters that Marvel, like everybody has embraced. And
Yeah.
even,
There's not a lot of people that don't like Spider-Man.
I know. Only crazy people.
Crazy people.
But the thing is, with the constant reboots, and we're getting saturated with Spider-Man right now, which is really unfortunate. I do have hopes for the new movie coming out, but we'll see. So
Or
yeah,
it could
number
be
2.
another Spider-Man 3.
Shut your goddamn mouth. It never happened.
It totally did. I had to wait in the fucking rain for an hour to go see that movie. Did not help the experience at all.
Number 2.
Number 2. It's ironic because you decided to go for the poster boy of Marvel as your second favorite, and I have to go with the poster boy for DC for my second favorite comic book character.
Superman?
I'm not a big Superman fan. The Dark Knight, Batman. Who doesn't like Batman? Everybody likes Batman. Crazy people don't like Batman. People whose opinions don't matter don't like Batman. I mean, do I really need to explain it? It's the freaking Batman.
It's the bat.
Is constantly besting superheroes. I mean, he shouldn't even technically be a superhero. He's just a hero. He doesn't have powers. And he's whooping people with powers asses all day long. And then what does he do when he wakes up? He goes and, like, is a 1950s Hugh Hefner Playboy millionaire. It's awesome. I mean, it's Batman. Number 2, easily Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. You understand it. Fair
Not
enough.
to mention, like, the best superhero trilogy of movies ever.
That's pretty high up there. I'll admit
You were
that.
working on it, but then eventually Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I don't care what anybody says. Dark Knight Rises was awesome. I saw it in the IMAX. It was good. IMAX.
DC, everybody. Number 1. Number 1 character in the Marvel Universe, for me, anyway, is...
Rocket Raccoon.
God damn it. I hate that room. No. But he's related to Spider-Man in the sense that he's one of Spider-Man's greatest, most memorable villains besides Spider-Man 3. But I'm talking, of course, about Venom. Shut goddamn Venom. Venom is by far one of my favorite characters, only because he is the dark. Like I see it as a representation of the darker side of all of us. Like he, like the symbiote, takes Peter Parker and warps him into something that he couldn't even stand himself. Rejects it, and then a pissed off symbiote attaches itself to pissed off Eddie Brock, creates Spider-Man's greatest villain.
Who is basically the anti-Spider-Man.
Exactly right. Which is amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pretty big fan of that.
And I really like the idea of how they kind of expanded his universe and giving him his own line of comics, making him kind of a dark hero, especially after the whole Carnage thing, which is also an amazing series. And hopefully we'll be doing review for Maximum Carnage and whatnot.
I've got it in the other room. Just because I like DC doesn't mean I don't read some Marvel.
It's because it's good Marvel. But
There's a few books.
Number 1, Venom.
It's a good pick.
I tried.
It's a good pick, and I just realized what's on our shirts.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's pretty obvious if you've seen some of mine and Sarah's videos in the past, and yada yada yada. My number 1 is easily the Joker. This guy right here. Just once again, I mean, you have my second favorite, and then you have his complete, well, not opposite in terms of like life and everything, but opposite as far as a villain to a hero goes.
He's the perfect foil.
He's the perfect foil of Batman. Batman is for good, but super serious all the time. Joker is all about chaos and evil, and he's having a blast the whole time he's doing it. How could you not get behind a guy who's laughing while doing that stuff? And once again, I don't really need to go into it. I've had enough praise already, but I mean, come on. You already had Jack Nicholson just freaking doing one of the best.
I still say he's the best Jokers.
I will hit you. But I really dug him, but obviously Heath Ledger's was my favorite, if you can tell from my cosplay. It's not, actually.
I know.
It's on my shirt.
Anyway.
But yeah, and then Heath Ledger just blowing the Joker out of the park. It was ridiculous. I equate my first time seeing The Dark Knight to a roller coaster ride in the sense that you're like, oh, just having such a good time. But yeah, I mean, he's got a ridiculously awesome girlfriend / punching bag in Harley Quinn. He's just very, I mean, once again, he does the most awful, horrible things. Technically, the Joker has filled numerous graveyards with people, but you can still kind of like him. He's still kind of rootable for.
Rootable?
Yeah.
Rootable?
Yes. I root for him.
Oh God. All right. So that's our perspective.
That's our perspective. Those are our
so be
topics.
kind. So on future shows, we're hopefully going to be actually focusing on specific topics that'll be between the two universes and kind of like mutual respect or things that
we're going to argue.
Yeah, we're
But
going to.
that's what they want to see. It's
Well,
the
I know.
internet.
I know.
And of course, just getting some other panels on. But let us know what you like. There's my hand. Let us know what you guys like. Your top 3 favorite, what your preferred universe is. Just let us know, and of course, any topics for the future too, we'd be happy to look over. We're not the be-all, end-all
Just our opinion
of those. It's just our opinions from 2 very passionate fans. Once again, I freaking loves me some DC.
And I love me some Marvel.
We do. But if you guys had a good time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the like, share it with your friends, and once again, like I said, leave those comments. That's that's kind of what this channel is going to be all about. I want to hear what you guys are liking about the comics, what you're liking about the cosplay, just general nerdiness all around. Just don't talk to me about Star Trek or Star Wars because I'm not a big fan.
Oh, Muffin. That's unfortunate.
Or Lord of the Rings. I'm a bad nerd.
You are a bad nerd.
I am.
Star Wars comments are perfectly fine.
Yeah, for him, clearly.
What do you mean clearly?
Whatever, Sass Commando.
Damn right.
Or should I call you Ryder Mando?
Either one will work.
Either one will work. Nice. But yeah, once again, if you guys stay through this, good on ya. You're good nerds. And yeah, hopefully we'll have some more videos up later. I know I got to go film a Harley Quinn #2 review. So look forward to that, and see you guys at the next argument.
Stay classy.
Stay classy, you two.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that was. Yeah. What do you think? Like, it was. Like, I know it was.
Oh yeah, you know,
That was a pretty good
I
first
thought
video.
it was a pretty good start. Except, you know, Wade staying in Manhattan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're punking me for staying in Manhattan?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Gotham City, because that's the only thing I know about DC.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
far
cool
more
character
than that.
lives in Gotham City.
Oh yeah, well, really, and really, where are all the cool characters in the Marvel universe? Oh, Manhattan. I did like the fact though that you tried to get outside of Manhattan a little bit with the X-Men. Too bad they are still technically in there.
Like, it's not my fault that Stan Lee
At least
only
my
knew
city's
anything.
fictional. At least my city's fictional.
You know, it's probably based on a real city.
Yeah, well, that's neither here nor there.
Well, no, because Metropolis is based on Toronto.
You gotta get your stuff together, man. Like, come on.
We'll see.
Let's go get drunk.
Oh, God.